Travel Tidbits podcast, hosted by the agents of Pineapple Escapes. Join us as we discuss the latest in travel news, destinations, and tips for the savvy traveler. After all, travel makes life sweeter.
Hi, I'm Samantha Harris, travel agent at Pineapple Escapes, and you're listening to the Travel Tidbits podcast. This week's podcast is one of our new shorter tidbit episodes instead of a full-length episode. Thank you for joining me today as I share my tips and tricks for packing with you. First things first, always make a packing list. Check items off as you put them in your bag or in your vehicle if you're taking a road trip. Doing so will decrease the chances that you will forget something. If you're a mom, you know you're not just packing for yourself, you're packing for everyone else too. If I don't make a list, something is going to get left behind. Last time, it was my own toothbrush. Thankfully, most times if you do leave something behind, you can get it at your destination. My family travels budget airlines often. If you are not familiar with a budget airline, you can take a personal item on the plane at no charge, but carry-on and checked bags are an additional fee each way. Sometimes, those luggage fees exceed the cost of the flight, negating your benefit of flying the low-cost airline. The trick is to utilize your options that are included at no charge. We found backpacks from eBags that fit the dimensions of a personal item, yet pack much like a suitcase. We each have our own bag and know that we can only take what fits in it. How do you pack in a backpack for a weekend? The trick is to maximize your space within your luggage. If you have thin clothing, t-shirts, leggings, etc., rolling them works really well for me. A lot of people like using packing cubes, but I have not personally tried those yet. Just use whichever method works best for you. Secondly, take only the things that are not provided at the hotel. I used to pack all of my toiletries and my own hairdryer. To pack lightly, opt to use the blow dryer and soap that the hotel provides. Try to take only the things that you know you will use. I am a notorious overpacker, but I am slowly learning to leave things at home that I don't need, mainly so that we don't have to pay for luggage fees each time we go somewhere. If you do take your own toiletries, remember to pack only the TSA-approved travel-size liquid bottles, unless you are going to check your bag. If your liquids are over the size limit, they will throw them away. To save time at TSA, pack all of your liquids in a clear bag and keep them separate in an easily accessible place. Even if you're checking that bag, make sure those liquids are still in a Ziploc bag just in case they leak. Nobody wants to arrive to their destination with a bottle of perfume that's leaked all over every item of clothing they packed. I might have learned that one the hard way also. Are you checking a bag? Always pack a luggage scale in your bag. Nothing is worse than trying to rearrange your luggage at the counter with a line behind you because your bag is 2 pounds overweight. A luggage scale is inexpensive and easy to use, and you will know if you're within the weight limit before you even leave for the airport. If you're checking a bag, it's also a good idea to pack a change of clothes, medication, and any important documents and a toothbrush in your carry-on. In the event your luggage gets lost or if you have an overnight delay, you will have your important items and a fresh change of clothes with you. If you're traveling internationally, make sure you take the appropriate voltage converter and adapters with you. I also like to take an anti-theft backpack. They are harder to pickpocket if you're visiting a large tourist city. I have a really great pack-safe one that I like so much. I use it on all of my flights as a carry-on bag if I'm taking more than one bag on a plane. It's perfect for day trip sightseeing. You can hold your umbrella, wallet, water bottle, and any shopping that you may have picked up, all while staying hands-free. I'll put a link to this bag as well as my other backpack in the show notes for you to check out. When I'm going on vacation, I always pack an empty packable tote or duffel bag inside my suitcase. Just in case you buy more souvenirs than you plan to, you'll have something to bring them home in if your suitcase is already full. Speaking of suitcases, if you're looking for a new suitcase, I highly recommend making sure it has 4 spinner wheels. They are so much easier to navigate in an airport than ones with only 2 one-directional wheels. If you like to read and you don't have one yet, I love my Kindle. I know if you're a book person, you want a book. You want to feel the book in your hands and turn the pages. I get it. I still buy books all the time. But for traveling, a Kindle is perfect. You can take as many books as you want to, and it takes up very little space. What are your packing tricks? We would love to know what works well for you. Leave us a comment or you can let us know on our Facebook or Instagram pages at Pineapple Escapes. Thank you for listening today to our travel tidbit this week. We would love to help you plan your next trip. Email us at info@pineappleescapes.com.
We hope you've enjoyed today's episode of the Travel Tidbits podcast hosted by Pineapple Escapes. Travel makes life sweeter. Let the experts help you plan a vacation with lasting memories. We'd love to help you plan your next vacation and have you join our community. You can find us on the web at www.pineappleescapes.com and on Facebook and Instagram at Pineapple Escapes.